Hello everyone, myself Sarina, today's GD coordinator and class Speakathon coordinator. Today we are here to have a group discussion on the topic urbanization, challenges and remedies. So firstly we will have one-to-one introduction starting from there.
Hello everyone, myself Jambheshwar.
Hello everyone, myself Reena.
Hello everyone, myself Anu.
Hi everyone, myself Pearl.
Hello everyone, myself Isha.
Hello everyone, myself Mukesh.
Hello everyone, I am Ankita.
Hello everyone, myself Susma.
Myself Kari.
So we will start our GD starting from Mukesh.
Today's topic is urbanization. Firstly, we have to know about urbanization. More and more people moving from rural areas to cities for leading the growth of cities. It is called urbanization. In general, urbanization is a sign of progress because of economic and social progresses.
Yes, and also from the urbanization we can see that there is a change in the ratio of the people living in the urban areas and the rural areas because of this urbanization. And moreover, urbanization also leads to the many challenges and remedies. So firstly we will discuss one by one. Firstly we will discuss about the challenges, then we will discuss about its remedies. So starting about the challenges.
So in challenges, firstly we can see that as people are moving from urban area to from rural area to urban area, so there is an increase in the population in urban areas, due to which there are so many problems like increase in the land rent, increase in the rates of various housing properties of lands. There are many problems like people are living in slums due to this reason that they are not able to accommodate in the lands because of the higher land rates.
Yes, Isha. As she said about that increase in the population. Because of the increase in the population, there are various number of effects that happen in the urban areas. So, firstly, talking about the increase in the diseases, as there are many number of people living in a small area, small place. Yes. So that's why this can lead to a number of diseases in that particular area.
Yes, for example, malaria and dengue in the cities like Delhi. There are a lot of slum areas in Delhi, and there is no proper sewage system over there. The people are just going in the cities and they just dwell there. So there is no proper setup, proper planned cities available. So that's why also many diseases and many such problems are increased.
In addition to Pearl's point, I would like to say that due to congested places, the spreading rate of the disease also increases. For example, in the era of COVID-19, the faster spread of the COVID-19 was due to the more dense population in the cities.
Actually, at that time it was really difficult to to stop this virus. Like in Mumbai, there are so many slum areas that in which COVID spread so widely, and it was really difficult to handle the situation there.
It also causes a lot of burden on the cities where people migrate, and also due to which pollution is a major cause.
जैसे कि सुषमा बोल रही थी, पॉल्यूशन बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ता है. जैसे अभी अर्बनाइजेशन की वजह से गांव से लोग शहर की तरफ ज़्यादा जाते हैं. बहुत ज़्यादा लोग ज़्यादा आएंगे तो पॉल्यूशन इंक्रीज़ होएगा. जैसे कुछ भी हम इस्तेमाल करेंगे वहाँ से, जब लोग ज़्यादा होंगे तो हमारे नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज वगैरह भी ज़्यादा यूज़ होंगे. और फिर हमें भी पता है कि मेनली व्हीकल्स, आने जाने के लिए भी व्हीकल्स होगा, लोग ज़्यादा होंगे. कंपनी वगैरह में अगर वो जॉब कर रहे हैं वहाँ भी जाएंगे तो भी पॉल्यूशन बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ेगा.
Due to more migration of people, सिटीज़ में बहुत ज़्यादा डेंस पॉपुलेशन हो रही है, लोगों को अकोमोडेशन नहीं मिल रहे हैं, जिस वजह से बहुत सारे लोग हैं वो बाहर रह रहे हैं, जिनसे डेथ रेट है वो भी इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है क्योंकि उन्हें प्रॉपर सेंटर नहीं मिल रहा है रहने के लिए.
And one of the challenges is the shortage of resources. For example, if we live in a city, there will be shortage of water, electricity because of the burden on the government to provide for more people, which also leads to
Equal supplements of resources.
Employment rate is also decreasing day by day because it is one of the reasons why the people are moving from rural areas to urban areas. So what they do is they just move because for the purpose of their livelihood. they want some jobs, secure jobs, so they move from their rural areas to the urban areas. So the people already living in the urban areas find shortage of the jobs, so it becomes a challenge for the peoples to find a good job and to earn for the livelihood.
Yes, adding to this, Sarina, as there is increasing the industry, we are now in the age of industrial revolution 4.0. So we are talking about automation. Everywhere there is automation. So there will be a shortage of jobs for the people. As in India, we see that there is mostly unskilled labor which moves from the rural areas to the urban areas. So they will also find difficulty.
And moreover, health sector is another problem. In the village area, in the rural areas, people don't find good hospitals or good health institutions where they can have their procurement. So they basically move from rural areas to the urban areas for a short period of time, because they want the treatment of their health at the particular times. Because of that, transportation is also having faces some difficulties, and the health sector also sometimes the people don't receive the treatment on that particular time.
Adding to this, as she said, hospitals, health centers, so there is a difficulty in hospitals also, as doctors are not able to cure each and every patient. They are not getting time to cure every patient that is arriving on that day, due to which there is a problem in transports, as she said. As a person, when comes to hospital and he or she do not get a chance to get his problem solved, so he would get back to his place because of the lack of facilities of living there in that place. So they went back, and next morning they again come to the hospital. This way there is a lot of problem that is being faced by the persons who are living in rural areas.
So, as we have discussed many challenges, one more important challenge is that as people are moving to the urban areas, urbanization, due to urbanization, the urban centers are expanding and the rural area is decreasing. It means the natural air, the natural environment, the trees that we see are decreasing, and hence the urban centers are not more than heat islands. They are just heat islands who are trapping the heat, like we have carbon dioxide and many gases do. It's like so they are just trapping the heat. They are becoming heat islands, and we are living in that. So it is also causing a major problem.
Adding to this, I think education also play important role in urbanization, because people are migrating in cities to provide their children better education, because in villages we see that there are not better education environment like big universities and all these things.
हाँ काजल,
In
जैसे
addition
हम
to
एजुकेशन के लिए, जैसे हम लोग हैं, कितने लोग हैं, हम जैसे मोस्ट ऑफ द वी आर लिविंग इन द हॉस्टल. यही एक वजह है कि हम रूरल एरिया से अर्बन एरियाज में आए, क्योंकि हमें वहाँ पे अच्छा इंस्टीट्यूशन नहीं मिला पढ़ने के लिए.
ये तो है। और एक ये भी तो रीज़न है, क्योंकि अगर हम अर्बन एरिया में जाते हैं तो उसका जो एरिया है वो इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है, लेकिन जो गांव का एरिया वो डिक्रीज़ हो रहा है. तो इसकी वजह से जो वहाँ की जो होती है मीन्स एग्रीकल्चर और जो उसकी प्योर एयर है वो डिक्रीज़ होती जा रही है. पेड़ काटे जा रहे हैं अर्बन एरिया की वजह से. इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन इंक्रीज हो रहा है, तो
हाँ, रहने के लिए पेड़ काटने पड़ रहे हैं अर्बन एरियाज में.
एडिंग टू दिस, जैसे कि इन्होंने बोला कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और बाकी गैसेस रिलीज़ हो रही हैं, तो ग्रीन हाउस गैस भी बहुत ज़्यादा इंक्रीज़ हो रही हैं, जिस वजह से जो हमारे नेचुरल चीज़ें हैं, नेचुरल एलिमेंट्स हैं, जैसे प्लांट्स हैं और एनिमल्स भी हम इसमें इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं, जो पोल्यूशन की वजह से जिनकी डेथ्स हो रही हैं, जैसे कि बर्ड्स हैं. अभी बहुत ज़्यादा मैक्सिमम ऑफ द बर्ड्स आर नॉट विजिबल इन अर्बन एरियाज ड्यू टू द पोल्यूशन दैट इज़ बीइंग कोज्ड इन अर्बन एरियाज.
Actually, to fill this requirement of accommodation, we need to spread the area of the city. So more trees are being cut, and the agricultural land that was being used for something else, now it is used to just for accommodation.
because of cutting the trees, the ground level water is also decreasing.
And air quality index is also decreasing, which is causes a lot of health issues in people.
Okay, so I think we have discussed many of the challenges. Now we can move on to the remedies, and we can find a better solution for the, as every problem have a solution, so it does also have. So we can discuss more about this.
So first remedy we can discuss is that as people are moving from rural areas to urban areas, so the lack of jobs are there in urban areas, but not in rural areas. The jobs are increasing. The number of jobs the people are leaving in rural areas and coming to urban areas. So we can see that the jobs in rural areas are increasing. Some people can migrate from urban area to rural area as well for getting good jobs, good opportunity to live there and live in the environment, having pure air, having a good opportunity in jobs and economy, etc.
The best example of this we can take of the COVID-19. When the COVID-19 era came, the job opportunities were more in the rural areas. Why? Because there were not that much restriction in the rural areas as compared to the urban areas. So during that period, it came to know that we can also have some of the employments in the rural areas also, if we want so. And in that period, people does that business from the rural areas itself and started their business, and also they are grooming and they are running their business today also from the rural areas. So there can be many facilities that can be there, and people can also have a good employment rate in the rural areas also.
As India is a country of culture, so India is a country of culture, so we have the cultural handicrafts, cultural many other things, the poetry, which are loved outside the country. So these kind of things are there. These roots are there in the rural areas. So these can be used to generate more and more employment, as the government is also supporting such kind of startups by women and others. So I think we should generate awareness about this in the rural area, so that employment can be generated over there.
I think if government should able to provide better health facilities in rural area, then there will also urbanization decreases.
There should be also work from home option for people who are working in private sector, so they do not need to move from smaller areas to bigger areas to continue their work, which will also help in reduce the urbanization rate.
And moreover, I think so we have discussed many of the points and the challenges. So the challenges part include that if there will be some opportunities in the rural areas, then the employment sector will be increasing, because if we'll see in the health sector, we need some hospitals, so there also skilled and unskilled workers will be required. In institution, talking about the educational institutions, there also skilled and non-skilled workers will be required. So the employment rate will automatically increase if we'll work on the other part also.
And there should be proper transportation. For example, nearby towns, people can go to bigger cities for daily, so that commute between the cities and do their
Yes, Rina, you are right. For that, the connectivity, the roads should also be built properly, so that they can connect the rural and urban areas,
that
and the far-flung
commutation
areas.
is possible.
Yeah.
और हमारी गवर्नमेंट जैसे बहुत सारी स्कीम्स लॉन्च कर चुकी है. हमारे पीएम जो प्रधानमंत्री सड़क योजना की, बहुत सारी प्रधानमंत्री के नाम से हमारी ऐसी योजनाएं हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने स्टार्ट कर दी हैं, ताकि जो गांव के लोगों को एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिल सके उन्हीं के आसपास के एरिया में, ना कि वो किसी रूरल एरिया से अर्बन एरिया में जाएं केवल काम करने के लिए. अगर वो वहाँ भी शिफ्ट होते हैं तो उनके पास इतना ऑलरेडी उनका खुद का खर्चा नहीं होगा कि वहाँ वो जाके काम करें और अपना खर्च निकाल सकें.
Yes, one such example is self-help groups for women. They are being provided help by the loan by the government, so that they can start their startup over there in the villages itself.
मनरेगा is also scheme.
Yes, मनरेगा is a scheme.
रूरल एरियाज़ में अगर टीचिंग फैसिलिटी भी बढ़ाई जाए, मतलब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा स्कूल कॉलेजेस ओपन करे जाएँ, तो वो भी अच्छा होगा.
उससे क्या होगा कि जैसे जो पीपल हमारे रूरल एरियाज से अर्बन एरियाज़ में आ रहे हैं, वो माइग्रेशन कम हो जाएगा. वो माइग्रेशन कम होगा तो अर्बनाइजेशन इंक्रीज़ नहीं होगी और बहुत ज़्यादा इश्यूज़ फेस नहीं करने पड़ेंगे गवर्नमेंट को, कि अलग अलग इश्यूज़ जैसे कि मैनेज करना इतनी पॉपुलेशन को. अगर वो रूरल एरियाज़ में ही अच्छी फैसिलिटीज़ हम लोग प्रोवाइड करवा देंगे, जैसे कि मुकेश ने बताया टीचिंग फैसिलिटीज़ के बारे में, एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस के साथ साथ अगर हम लोग हेल्थ सेंटर्स भी अच्छे प्रोवाइड करवाएं, उनको डॉक्टर्स अच्छे वहाँ पर प्रोवाइड करवाए जाएँ, तो उससे क्या होगा कि रूरल एरियाज़ में भी अच्छे से सारी फैसिलिटीज़ प्रोवाइड होंगी, जिससे कि अर्बनाइजेशन इंक्रीज़ नहीं होगा.
For this, Isha, I think we have the primary health centers are being opened, and the Ayushman something are being opened in the rural areas. And also we should work upon the government schools more better. Like we have the Delhi example. of government schools. So the government should take that model and make it pan India.
Also, as government schools, government hospitals are in the villages, then unemployment rate of villages decreases. As because जैसे अगर हम स्कूल या सरकारी स्कूल या सरकारी अस्पताल अगर हमारे गांव में आते हैं तो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट कम होगा, वहाँ से स्किल अनस्किल लोगों की ज़रूरत होगी, तो गांव के लोगों को शहर की तरफ भागना नहीं पड़ेगा, उनको वहीं जॉब मिल जाएगी, तो उनके रहने खाने का भी गांव में हो जाएगा, ताकि अगर वो शहर में गए तो वहाँ पॉपुलेशन भी इंक्रीज़ नहीं होगी और बहुत सारी चीज़ों में
जाते ही शहर में इसलिए हैं, क्योंकि हमारा
तो फिर
livelihood
गाँव में
चल सके और
शहर में
better
जाने की
opportunities
ज़रूरत
मिल
नहीं
सके।
पड़ेगी,
और
और
एक
गांव
लोग-
के लोग भी अगर स्कूल बढ़ते हैं तो एजुकेटेड ज़्यादा बनते हैं।
सिटीज़ में जा रहे हैं तो वहाँ पर वाटर की, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की, इन सब की डिमांड्स है वो ज़्यादा बढ़ रही है। अगर ये सब चीज़ें हो रही है तो हमारे पास ग्राउंड वाटर है उसके ऊपर भी इफ़ेक्ट पड़ रहे हैं, हमारे इन्वायरमेंट के ऊपर भी इफ़ेक्ट पड़ रहे हैं। अगर हम ये सारी चीज़ें प्रोवाइड अगर रूरल एरियाज़ में ही कर देंगे तो लोग माइग्रेट नहीं करेंगे, जिससे हमारे इन्वायरमेंट के ऊपर जो इफ़ेक्ट पड़ रहे हैं, जो पोल्यूट हो रहा है, वो भी हम बचा पाएंगे। तो एक तरीके से ये चीज़ें करने से हम अपने इन्वायरमेंट को एक बहुत अच्छी हद तक पोल्यूट होने से भी बचा पा रहे हैं।
Yes, for this,
So,
Anu, we have the government has launched हर घर जल योजना, हर घर नल से जल. So many of the targets have been achieved. And one important point that I see that we are missing is agriculture. We know that agriculture is the root of rural areas. So we are missing it. People are shifting from agriculture to other activities. Why? Because there is no such productivity over there. No such. They are not getting back the outputs. Stable income. Yeah.
Proper opportunity should be given to the
So I
farmers
think yeah,
for that.
the farmer, the proper pricing of the farmers, that crops should be done so that they stick to their agriculture generation to generation. They don't shift for other
चाहे हम कितना ही
occupations.
दूसरे ऑक्यूपेशन में हम
Yeah.
शिफ्ट कर जाएं, लेकिन एग्रीकल्चर के बिना
Must
हमारा
be
नहीं चल
We can't
सकता।
sustain.
part of the
बिकॉज हमारा खाना वहीं से आता है। इफ विल नॉट इट, हाउ कैन वी वर्क?
India is famous for its agriculture part. India is famous for the productivity that is done in various rural areas. So that should be given a proper opportunity to all the farmers to not shift to other jobs, to not shift to other works that they can do to get proper livelihood. So if a farmer is getting good livelihood in farming only, then why he or she would shift into another job? So that should be given by the government.
आई थिंक अवेयरनेस विल ऑल्सो हेल्प पीपल, बिकॉज अगर हम देखें तो बहुत सारे लोग आज भी हैं जो बहुत सारे एजुकेटेड हैं, अच्छी खासी उनके पास डिग्रियां हैं, बट फिर भी वो अपने रूट्स पे, अपने मतलब होम टाउन जो रूरल एरियाज़ में है वहाँ पर जाकर ऑर्गेनिक खेती और ये सब कर रहे हैं। तो अगर हम लोगों को अवेयर करेंगे तो वो लोग भी ये सब चीज़ें कर सकते हैं। तो आई थिंक अवेयरनेस है वो कहीं ना कहीं कमी होने की वजह से भी लोग एग्रीकल्चर से मतलब अपना पीछा ही छुड़ा रहे हैं।
Actually, people are like students are now pursuing their study in agriculture as well, because they are trying to like learn more about it and come to their hometown and increase the proper work. Like they can, how can they can improve
The productivity
improve
of
the productivity.
productivity, variety of
diversify the crops.
crops so that we can
agriculture is-
export, which will
फार्मर को जैसे उनकी क्रॉप का प्रॉपर आउटपुट नहीं मिलता, प्रॉपर इनकम नहीं मिलती, तो इसकी वजह से वो तंग आकर सुसाइड करते हैं और ऐसे बहुत सी जो है इश्यूज हैं वो क्रिएट होते हैं। तो आई थिंक अगर गवर्नमेंट उन्हें प्रॉपर आउटपुट प्रोवाइड करती है तो अर्बनाइजेशन कम होगी और कम से कम इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन की तरफ हम आगे।
So I think we have discussed all about the topic or urbanization, its challenges and remedies. So concluding our topic, what urbanization it is movement of the people from the rural areas to the urban areas for the better placements, for the better livelihoods. Though it is okay, it is good for up to the some extent, but it not should be like that. The people are forgetting their rooted culture and shifting to the urban culture. So it is good because it leads to the development of a particular country. So we need to stay back in the rural areas and find good opportunities, and also students studying their masters in the business administrations, they do start business in the rural areas so that the people living over there, they can find a good opportunity for their livelihoods. Thank you.